and I try way to be here, to talk to you. Now, I've been brought in to get you to think about these choices you made, and a lot of times when I come in to do my work, people are like, oh, are you a motivational speaker? You come motivate me, dude? The reality is I can't. I'm not that good. I don't got some special fairy dust I could put in my palm and be like, whoo, healed. That'd be nice, but motivation is something that's internal. Also, if I call myself a motivational speaker, I want to be like you guys. I see some of you right now, you're already doing it. I would have done it when I was your age too. Be like, okay, you got a motivational speaker coming? Cool. Rock back in your chair, you're like, go ahead, dude. Heal me. And you're going to sit in here for an hour and a half. You're going to get up, and you'll be walking next to your boy and be like, told you that fool was stupid. I ain't healed. Because the reality is it's not on me. I can't do that for you. I can't walk up to somebody up in front and be like, you right here, when you're done in all this uniform serving our country, you're going to be a doctor. He's like, yeah, right, dude. I can even say it with conviction and be like, doctor, 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 boom! Just because I want that for him doesn't mean that it's going to happen. I would love to make sure that nobody in here drank and drove. But just because I want that for you doesn't mean that that's the choice you're going to make, because motivation is something that's internal. It's inside of you. So I came up with my own title. When people ask me what I do, this is what I tell them. I made my shirts, created my business around this. I say I'm a hope dealer. People are like, what? You say dope dealer? And if that's you, I got your attention, and you're the one that needs to listen the most. But the idea behind this thing is dealing hope. The letters in this word, H-O-P-E, what it means to me is helping other people every day. And when people ask me what I do, that's the most succinct thing I can tell them. I just help other people every day. I'm trying to deal some hope. What you need? You need a sack? I got him. I came with it. I smuggled it all the way from the U.S. The thing is I'm here in front of you, and what really got me excited when I talked to Commander Weaver about coming here is I do this every day. This is my world. I travel all over our country, in different parts of the world, slinging hope. But here I am in front of the OGs, the true hope dealers. I do it on a small scale, but you guys, you do it worldwide. See, I'm trying to be like you. Think of the hope you deal. Not just the people back at home, like when I'm kicking it there, enjoying my freedoms and liberties based on the work that you guys do, but also these other countries that we come in, handle regional conflicts. You bring some security, some peace, stability. You go train other people's militaries around the world so they can become strong like us. You guys deal it on the daily. And I imagine sometimes in your daily world as I'm walking down these decks and I saw some kids out there the other day scrubbing, I don't even know what they were scrubbing. They were scrubbing something. And I walked by them, and a couple hours later, I walked back, and they're still sitting there smiling, scrubbing. I'm like, hey, what are you guys doing? They're like, that's what we do all day, every day, we scrub. All day, every day. Matter of fact, I got to get now double time because we got to get it done by Friday. But it's cool, we do it. I imagine in those moments, maybe it doesn't feel like you're these heroes that are dealing hope every day because you're lost in the minutia of this big, giant city. But the reality is, whatever part that you play, that's what you do. You're a part of this team, a part of this system, and you are dealing it at a rate which I look up to and respect. And I don't say that as lip service. I'm not trying to blow smoke up your ass and be like, hey, this is what I'm supposed to say. It's truly what I believe. And my job here isn't to get you to look through this PowerPoint and scare you with some pictures and some statistics about how dangerous life is and how gruesome and traumatizing it can be, because you know that. That's not going to change you. But what potentially might is if you start to see yourself a little differently. Because to me, that's what choices are about. It's not that you guys don't get involved with risky behaviors because you don't know there's a consequence. Most of the time you get into those behaviors because you don't care what the consequence becomes. We call it DGAF. You guys know what that is? I got my own acronym. I've been learning a lot of yours. DGAF means don't give a, you know, yeah, you even said it right. And when you get into that spirit, instead of making great choices that reflect the greatness of who you are, the sacrifices that you've made, you go degaff, forget about it. I'm just going to keep rolling the dice. So my job in here today is to get you further away from that place and to celebrate some hope. I tell people that I leave what I love most to love on people I don't even know. And you're like, hold up, fool, you ain't loving on me. I don't even know you. But that's what this is. I leave what I love most, just like you guys do. I can't come into this environment and complain about being gone from my family for 200 days a year, which sometimes is what it works out in my world. Because in between those times, I get to go home and I get to reconnect, come back all like refilled. You guys are in a different place. But in the same regard, you know what that's like to leave the people that you love, to love on people that you don't know. So in that same spirit, all I do is ask you to invest in this next hour and 15 minutes, like maybe this is worth your time. If this is the lamest presentation that you've ever been a part of, or even if it's even on that scale, when you walk out these doors, please come tell me, because my intent is not to waste time. If it's no good, let me know, because I'll stay back home and just be a stay-at-home dad. And I mean that honestly. For you, I expect you to invest the same thing. Don't fall asleep in here, because maybe this will change you for a minute. If not, then walk out and be like, that was stupid. But don't cut yourself off in the beginning. Now, how do we do this? I'm going to do it through a couple activities and through some stories. No PowerPoints. I promise. I promise. And so we're going to play. Now, in the idea, in the spirit of play,